Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for today's game. And let me just glance over here, make sure we've got everything set. It looks like it's working. Anyway, glad you all could make it. I just finished watching Ron Junkett's game on his Twitch channel. It was another good game that Ron plays, and if you haven't had a chance to check in and listen to Ron on Twitch, you're sure missing something. So I hope you check in to watch his games. Anyway, here we are in 1950, July 20th, 1950, for my Red Sox replay. And as you can see on the screen are the standings. And the Red Sox are in a little slump in the last 10 games. They've gone 4-6, while the Yankees are on a hot streak and gone 9-1 to take over sole possession of first place by a half a game. The last time we met a week ago, the Red Sox were 4 games ahead in first place, or 4.5, something like that. And they find themselves looking up at the New York Yankees. Today, this game is important as they try to keep pace with the Yankees. As we go to the schedule, the Detroit Tigers, who are in third place, are visiting the Red Sox at Fenway Park. So let's go to the lineup screens. Once again, we'll have the AI pick the lineups as usual. I will glance at it to make sure all the good players are in there. And they are. Now we'll move over to the Red Sox. And we'll have the AI pick that team. And once again, I'm going to replace a couple of people here. Goodman and Volmer. And we're going to put why isn't Ted Williams available? We're going to have to do something here I don't usually do. Let's close that screen. Go back to 1950. Go to the teams. Go to Red Sox availability. Go to the month of July. And find out why he wasn't available. Well, now he's available. Now we'll go back to the schedule. And there we go. We're going to do this again. And we make sure Detroit's okay. Sorry for the glitch. Go over to Boston. There's Ted Williams where he belongs. I like that lineup. It's always nice to have John Kiley play that when we're at Fenway Park. Brings back great memories. Anyway, let's go over the Detroit lineup. Leading off at shortstop, Johnny LaPon, followed by Jerry Pretty at second. George Kell batting third. At third base, Vic Wertz, who's having a great season, is batting fourth in right field. Pat Mullen is in left field batting fifth. Johnny Groth in center field, batting sixth. Kryhowski, this is the first time I think I've seen him. Dick Kryhowski, he is playing first base, batting seventh. Aaron Robinson catching, batting eighth. And Martin Stewart on the mound, he is batting ninth. For the Red Sox in the field, Pesky, Stevens, Dorr, Dropo are in the infield as usual, manning their outfield spots. Williams, DiMaggio, Zarilla. Tebbett's catching, and he's my favorite catcher on the team so far. Stobbs is pitching. Chuck Stobbs this season is 6-4 with a 4.40 ERA. He's going to face Johnny LaPon, the leadoff hitter, who is currently batting .312 with no home runs, 31 runs batted in, and here's the pitch. LaPon walks to first base, and the game is get going with runner on first, nobody out. Jerry Pretty's up, 5 home runs, 40 RBIs, batting .257. Here's Stobbs' pitch. And there's a double into the corner in left field. Williams digs it out, throws it in. LaPon is going to hold up at third, and Stobbs has an inauspicious start. He's going to start with runners on second and third and nobody out. MV, thanks for checking in. Nice to see you. Anyway, let's get on to the next batter. George Kell is up, runners on second and third. Staub already in trouble, and this game has barely started. Kell, 6 home runs, a big 81 RBIs for the season, batting .372. He's having a great year at third base. And here's Staub's pitch. He hits a ground ball right back to the mound. Lipton is going to score. Staubs is going to throw it over to Dropo to get Kell. 1 away, runner advances to third, and the Tigers take an early 1-0 lead. Vic Wertz, the big Tiger home run hitter, batting fourth, stepping in at 22 home runs, 92 RBIs, a .314 batting average. This Detroit team, although in third place, can sure hit. Pretty's on third. Wertz looks at the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to third. Pesky's going to throw it to first. Pretty has to hold, and there's 2 away. Staub's trying to get out of this inning with minimal damage. He's going to face Pat Mullen, who is a part-time player, only 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, batting .227 and a limited 22 at-bats. Staubs throws. And he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Zarilla has it for the out. At the end of 1/2 an inning, it's Detroit 1, Red Sox coming to bat. For the Red Sox, as Legends, how you doing? I just noticed you checked in. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Let's go over the Red Sox lineup. We have DiMaggio in center field, batting first. Johnny Pesky at third base, batting second. Ted Williams batting third and left. Stevens at shortstop, batting fourth. Bobby Dorr batting fifth at second. Zarilla in right field batting sixth. Dropo batting seventh. At first base, Tebbett's catching. Staub's pitching. Kell, LaPon, Pretty, and Kryhowski is at the infield. He's at first base. Mullen, Groth, Wertz in the outfield. Robinson catching. Stewart pitching. The first batter is Dom DiMaggio, who steps in. He's having a good year at .314, 2 home runs, 38 RBIs. Stewart is 0-1 on the year. He has only pitched 6 1/3 innings, giving up 7 hits. He's got a .426 ERA. Let's see how he does today. Here's the pitch. We're going to roll a die to see what happens. And there's going to be a base hit to right field for Dom DiMaggio, and the Red Sox have the leadoff runner on. Dom DiMaggio steps off first. Stewart looks in at Johnny Pesky. Pesky with 1 home run, 27 RBIs. He's batting .310. As you can see, the Red Sox are just loaded with 300 batters. You got to get down to the 7th batter in the order just to get someone batting .286. Here's Stewart's pitch. And there's an infield hit for Johnny Pesky. The Red Sox begin the game with runners on first and second. Their 2 batters reach base, just like Detroit did in the top of the inning. Ted Williams steps in, but before he sees a pitch, we have some action on the bases. And it's a 6, which means there's no action on the bases. Anyway, let's get to the next batter, Ted Williams. He's going to have runners on first and second, nobody out. Stewart in trouble, just like Staubs was in trouble in the first inning. Williams, 26 home runs, 94 RBIs, batting .336. And here's Stewart's pitch. And there's going to be a long fly ball deep to center field. Groth is going back to the warning track. He's got it. DiMaggio tags, goes to third. There's 1 out, runner on first and third. Vern Stevens steps in. It's not much better than having Ted Williams. He's got 22 home runs, 90 RBIs, batting .345. In some respects, it's a little worse than facing Ted Williams since we're in Fenway Park with that close left field wall. Stewart looks in, gets the sign, throws. And there's a ball hit to short. It's going to be off his glove. Pesky's going to get to second. Stevens at first. The runner scores to tie up the game. And with 1 out in the bottom of the first, it's now all tied at 1. Stewart still has a problem. Bobby Doerr is batting .355 with 13 home runs, 57 RBIs. Doerr looks out. Stewart looks and gets a sign from Robertson and throws. And there is a line drive into the gap in left center field. It's going to take a couple of hops, go off the wall. Doerr's going to go into second. A run's going to score. Let's see what Stevens does. Stevens is going to try to score, and he is out at the plate. Doerr holds up at second. Red Sox lead 2-0. However, there are 2 outs as Stevens was thrown out trying to score. Stewart looks like he may get out of this inning with limited damage, like Dobson got out of the first inning. Zarilla steps up, and it doesn't get any easier because Zarilla's batting .372. Not as much power as the other 2 guys, but he's got 47 RBIs. And here's Stewart's pitch. And there's going to be a fly ball to left field. He's out. At the end of the first inning, Boston leads Detroit 2-1. As I glance over to the board here to see if we got anything I need to respond to. Nope. Beatles is working today, so we miss him here. I hope he catches the game on replay. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Go to the top of the second inning, I'm sorry. Staubs looking to have a better inning than he did in the first inning. He faces Groth, the guy I can't pronounce, Krahosky, and Robertson. If one of those guys get on, Stewart, the pitcher, will bat. Here's Staub's first pitch to Groth. And there's a single up the middle into center field. DiMaggio picks it up, throws it in, and I think we're going to have a slugfest today. 6 hits, and we're only through 1+ innings. Krahosky, my pronunciation problem was up. He's a .219 hitter, only 4 home runs. Groth leads off first. Staubs looks at him and throws. And there's a fly ball to center field. DiMaggio hardly has to move, puts it away for the out. One away, Robinson's up. 1 home run, 9 RBIs, a 179 hitter. I don't think Staubs is going to worry too much about pitching around him to get to the pitcher. Here's Staubs' pitch. Boy, did I jinx him. Robinson goes to first base. It's a matter of me learning when not to say something, I guess. Robinson's on first, Groth on second. Stewart's due up. He's only had one at bat. We're going to have a roll for some base action here prior. It could possibly be a wild pitch, but Staub's rating a 6. There cannot be a wild pitch. Staubs looks at Tebbets. He gets the sign. The corners are going to come in here. Here's Staub's pitch. Here's the roll for the sacrifice. 2 strikes as he's fouled it away. Infield is now at first and third, back up. Everybody's playing halfway. There's 2 strikes on the batter, not much of a chance of a bunt. Here's Staub's pitch. He's going to do it anyway. He's going to pop it up. Staubs catches the ball in the air. It didn't go up that high. And as a failed sacrifice. Runners have to stay put. Johnny LaPond due up. His first time up, he walked. He's batting .312. Staub throws. Strikes him out to end the inning. At the end of 1.5, it's still Boston 2, Detroit nothing. You glance over at the chat. Here we go. Nothing I need to respond to. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the second inning, the Red Sox have Dropo, Tebbets, and Staub's the bottom third of the order due up. Dropo, 14 home runs, 54 runs batted in, batting .286. Here's Stewart's throw. And there's a double into the corner in left field. The left fielder picks it up, throws it in. Dropo walks into second base, and we have the leadoff runner on second. Bertie Tebbets having a good year, batting .271. He had a better year in real life, .310, but the year's not over. He has 7 home runs, 34 RBIs. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Dropo leading off second. Here's the pitch. The ball's hit to second. He's going to be out at first. He gets the job done, moving Dropo over to third, and there's only 1 away. Staubs is up. Staubs is a 194 hitter. He has no home runs, 1 RBI. Runner on third, 1 away. He's going to hit away. And he's going to hit a single up the middle. Groth has got it, throws it in. The runner scores. The Red Sox now lead 3-1. Staubs helps his own cause. Staubs is not a threat to steal. Dom DiMaggio steps in. He singled his first time up. He's batting .316. Here's Stewart's pitch. He's going to hit the ball to third. He's going to go over to second for 1. Back to first, a double play. At the end of 2, the Red Sox lead 3-1. Let's see here. Anything I need to respond to? Thomas Bartlett, thank you for checking in. Hope everyone's having a great day for Thursday afternoon baseball here from Fenway Park. At the top of the third inning, we have Pretty, Kell, and Wirtz due up against Staub. Pretty doubled his first time up. He's batting .260. Here's the pitch. We got to roll one more time to see which hit it is. It's a base hit to right field. Pretty goes to first. Cirilla throws it back into the infield, and it seems like the first hitter of each inning has been on for both teams the whole day. Kell's up. He grounded to the pitcher his first time up. A run did score. He's a .371 hitter. Here's Staub's pitch. He hits a line drive directly at Cirilla in right field. Takes a couple of steps to his right. He's got it. Pretty has to hold, and there's one away. Runner on first. Vic Wertz due up. Wertz is a threat to hit a home run anytime he steps in the plate. Staubs is a left-handed pitcher facing Wertz is a left-handed batter. He grounded to third his first time up against Staubs. He's batting .313. Staubs checks Pretty at first, gets his sign from Tebbets and throws. We're going to have a line drive in the gap here. Let's see what happens. Once again, we have a second roll here. If everybody's been following me on PC Replay Baseball, it doesn't work like Action PC Baseball. You don't have one continuous play. Sometimes you have one roll. Sometimes you have two, and other times you have 3 and 4. This is a case of 2 rolls. We need anything under 34 for the Red Sox. And there's a double. Wertz is dangerous. Pretty's going to hold up at third, it looks like. He is. And once again, Staubs is pitching in trouble. He's been in trouble the whole game. As Pat Mullen is due up. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, batting .217 in limited action. He flied to right his first time up. Staubs throws. And he's going to hit a double into the right field corner. 2 runs are going to score. Mullins is going to slide. He's in the second base. And Detroit has tied the game up here in the top of the third. It looks like we're going to have a high-scoring game unless one of these pitches can get hot. There's only one out. Mullen is up. Let me see if I can find Mullen in here. I'm curious about him. I don't even have him in my list of players here. I'm going to have to look him up on another website. Anyway, Johnny Groth is due up. He singled his first time up. He's got a runner on second base. Staubs throws. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throws him out. Over to third goes Mullen. There's 2 away. As I glance over here to the chat, see if there's anything we got to do. Legends has got a great game going with his playoff series. If you guys haven't been watching it, it's so much fun to watch. I wouldn't miss one. And they're all online with YouTube except today's Red Sox game, which for somehow there was a problem, couldn't be on, but at least they won. Okay. Krahusky's up. Runner on third base. 2 outs. Staubs throws. We're going to roll a die to see if he hits a home run or a single. I'm betting on a home run. And there it is, over the left field wall into the screen. Krahusky nails Staubs. Staubs is having a bad day. He's allowed 5 runs and 6 hits, and he's not even through the third inning. Unfortunately, the Red Sox bullpen is pretty thin, and it's been worn out over the last few days because they really haven't played well. So Staubs is stuck in this game until he can't pitch anymore. Aaron Robinson due up. Red Sox trailing 5-3. Robinson walked his first time up. He's batting .179. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right back to the mound. Staubs throws to first. And at the end of 2.5, it's 5-3 Detroit. 5 runs, 6 hits for Detroit, 3 runs, 6 hits for Boston, 2.5 innings, 12 hits. Here we go to the bottom of the third. Let's see if the hit parade starts. Stewart to face Pesky, Williams, and Stevens. Pesky singled his first time up. He's batting .313. Here's Stewart's pitch. He's going to walk him. As usual in this game, the lead runner is on first. Ted Williams steps in. He flied to center field his first time up, a .334 hitter with 26 home runs. Stewart checks Pesky at first, looks in at Robertson, gets the sign, throws to Williams. Williams hits the ball to second, over to short for 1, back to first, a double play. The double play is the pitcher's best friend, and now he has to face Stevens, but there'll be nobody on. Stevens singled his first time up, knocked in a run, a .347 batter with 22 home runs. Here's Stewart's pitch. And he's going to hit the ball to short. Possible infield single. We're going to roll this other die. It's going to be a bang-bang play at first base. Let's see what bang comes in. It's a base hit. Stevens now 2 for 2. Red Sox have 7 hits to Detroit's 6, but Detroit has 5 runs where it counts. Bobby Doerdeau up. He doubled and knocked in a run his first time up, a .357 batter. Stewart throws. And there's a fly ball to center field. Groth puts it away. And at the end of 3, Detroit has a 5-3 lead. Here we go into the 4th inning. I'm going to take a second here and glance over to the chat. Looks like it was okay. Now I'm going to have a sip of water because it's going to be 115 today in Vegas, and it's very dry. Okay, top of the 4th. Stewart is going to lead off. We go then to the top of the order, LaPon and Pretty. Staub's looking for an easy inning, or he's going to be out of here pretty soon. Here's the pitch to Stewart. And there's a line drive to second base. Dorr has a small jump. They put it away, 1 away. We go to the top of the order. LaPon's walked and struck out. He's batting .311. LaPon is striking him out. He's getting his easy inning he's looking for if he can just get by Jerry Pretty. Pretty has doubled and singled. It's not going to be an easy task. He's batting .262. Here's the pitch from Staubs. It's going to be a ground ball to first. He's going to... Well, what's he going to do? He's going to have to beat him to the bag. But he didn't. There's a base hit. And Pretty is now 3 for 3. George Kell stepping in. Pretty not out of the inning because Kell's a .370 hitter. He's grounded to first base, knocked in a run line to right field. Staubs looks at Pretty at first. Throws in at Kell. And he's going to hit a single to left field. Pretty's going to go to third. Williams is going to throw in to Stevens. And the Red Sox are in trouble once again. Unfortunately, Staubs has pitched so bad he's at B ratings. If we had any relief pitchers, I would replace him. I may replace him. No, let me think about this if you guys don't mind. No, I'm going to leave him in. He's a lefty, even though he's at the B ratings. I'm going to hope the dice are in my favor. Runners on first and third. There's 2 outs. I want Staubs to get out of this inning. Wirtz is grounded to third and doubled. Here's the pitch. And there's a single to center field. He's not going to get out of the inning. Red Sox have a run score. Let's see if Kell is going to advance. He is going to go to third. Will that be it, or do I have another roll here? We're going to see what happens to the trailing runner. And he's going to advance. He's going to hold. I thought he was going to advance, but he didn't. I'm going to get that roll down eventually. I think Stubbs has one more batter in him, and after that, I'm going to have to take him out. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. There's another double. We're going to have one or two runners score. We're going to have one runner score. It's 6-3, runners on second and third. And that's about it. Okay. We're going to have to stem the tide here. And in order to do that, I have to bring in a pitcher that I don't want to bring in, but I am. Ellis Kinder, our top reliever, but he's also a good starting pitcher. And when I bring him in like this, it hurts his starting stamina. But he's got to come in because we need to stem the tide. Any more runs, we have no chance. Runners on second and third. Johnny Groth can put this game get this game out of hand for the Red Sox. He's single grounded to first. He's a .317 hitter. Let's see if Kinder can stop him here. There'll be a deep fly ball to right field. Zarilla's going to put it away. And after 3.5, Detroit has this game in hand so far, 7-3, 7 hits, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Red Sox 3-7-0, 3.5 innings, 17 hits. This game may take 2 hours. Red Sox have Zarilla, Dropo, and Tebbets due up. Stewart now has a comfortable 4-run lead. Zarilla had flied to left field his first time up. He's batting .370. Here's the pitch. And he's going to walk him. The worst thing you can do after your team takes a big lead like that is put the first runner on. Walt Dropo due up. In real life, he will become the Rookie of the Year this year. He's not doing too bad. In my replay, 14 home runs, 54 runs batted in, batting .288. He doubled his first time up. Cirillo takes a moderate lead off first. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball to center field. Groth moving to his left, puts it away for the out. Bertie Tebbets due up. Bertie Tebbets grounded to second his first time up, batting .269. Al Zarilla at first. Stewart throws. We're going to have another roll. It should be pretty good for the Red Sox. Anything above 33, I'll be smiling. 23, I'm still smiling, but I have to roll. No, I don't have to roll. It's a home run to left field, into the screen. The Red Sox have cut the lead to 7-5. This game may take all day as Ellis Kinder steps to the plate. He hits the ball to second. We're going to have to roll again for an error. Pretty's a good fielding second baseman, but he makes the error. It's going to be a 2-base error. Kinder's going to end up on second. As I glance over to the chat, pitching's taking a day off. Is that an understatement? Here we go, 7-5. Detroit leads. The Red Sox are 2 runs down here in the bottom of the 4th. There's only 1 out. They have a runner on second, top of the order, Dom DiMaggio. He's singled. He's grounded into a double play. Here's the pitch by Stewart. And he's going to have an infield hit. Kinder's going to hold at third. DiMaggio's on first. Stewart now, like Staub's before him on the Red Sox, going to B grades. And instead of all these numbers counting, these numbers count, and that's bad for the Detroit Tigers. Stewart's going to deal with a base action roll before he faces Johnny Pesky. Here's the roll. There's a 6, the pitcher's favorite roll. It's blocked in the dirt. Nothing happens. Pesky's up. He's singled walk, batting .313. Runners on first and third. DiMaggio is the tying run. Here's the pitch to Pesky. Pesky pops it up, pretty under it, puts it away for the out. Runners remain on first and third. Stewart's only one batter away from getting out of this mess, but that batter is Ted Williams. Although today he's only flied to center and grounded into a double play, he's batting .333, 26 home runs. Stewart throws. And there's going to be a ground ball right back to the mound. And Stewart gets out of the inning by getting Williams to hit a feeble ground ball to first base. At the end of 4 innings, the Red Sox trail 7-5. I guess you can't understand who I'm rooting for as I say the Red Sox trail 7-5, but that's who I am. I'm a big Red Sox fan, and if you're looking for impartial play-by-play, I'm not your guy. David Zielinski, hello. Glad you came in to watch. You are watching a pitcher's duel. No, I'm kidding. A slugfest, 7-5, 4 innings past 19 hits. The Red Sox, 1950 Red Sox, that is, one of the few teams have scored over 1,000 runs in a season in baseball. Only one team has done it since then. Dick Krahowski leads off. He's flied to center. He's homered. He's going to face Ellis Kinder. Here's the pitch. Kinder gets him the ground to first. Ground ball back to him. He's going to throw to first for the out. 1 away. Kinder now going to face Aaron Robinson, who has walked and grounded to the pitcher. He's batting .178. And he's going to walk. Robinson walks. Stewart due up. It'll be interesting to see if they let Stewart hit or have a pinch hitter. He's bunted. He's popped out to the pitcher, lined out to second base. Here's the pitch. Sacrifice and a possible error. This runner could end up at third, but there's going to be no error as Kinder makes the play. 2 outs, runner on second. The biggest failing I have as a manager of simulations is recognizing when I should bring the first and third baseman in. I play several replays. One of them is 1912. They bunt all the time in 1912, and I've yet to recognize it 100% of the time. We go to the top of the order. Johnny LaPon up, walked, struck out twice. Robinson in scoring position. Kinder throws. And he's going to hit a base hit into center field. Robinson's going to score. LaPon's going to go to second. And there we go. What's an inning without a run? This is the 5th inning, and the only run Detroit has not scored a run in is the second. It's now 8-5. Kinder really hasn't helped that much, but let's see if he can hold it down to 1 run. Pretty's due up. He's have a great day. Doubled, singled twice, batting .264. Kinder pitches. Don't like that. There's another single to center field. LaPon's going to score. Now 9-5. 4 hits, and we're not even out of the 5th inning. Kinder, who has not slowed up the onslaught of Detroit. In real life, Detroit finished in 2nd place in 1950, just ahead of the Red Sox, who finished in 3rd. George Kell's due up. He's got a runner on first. Kinder's going to pitch to him. He's going to try to put this game out of sight here in a minute for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. He's going to fly out to center field. DiMaggio puts it away. There we go at the halfway point. 9-5 Detroit. Not one of my favorite games to call, but I'm calling it anyway, but I need a sip of water, which I'm going to take here.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Pick up the top of this water and put it back on. The last thing I want to do is dump my bottle of water on my computer keyboard. Okay, Vern Stevens due up, followed by Bobby Doerr, Al Zarilla. It's 9-5. There's so many hits, I haven't much time to do any fill-in information that I do about these teams. So I'm going to keep going so this game doesn't last all day. Stevens is up. He's singled twice, knocked in a run. Stewart throws. There's a ground ball to first. He's going to flip it to the pitcher. There's going to be 1 away. Sometimes I recognize those numbers when he's going to flip it to the pitcher. Sometimes I don't. Second batter, Bobby Doerr, doubled, knocked in a run, fly to center. Stewart today has pitched 4 1/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, struck out no ones, walked 2, but he's got a 9-5 lead, and he throws to Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr pops it up. Pretty goes back on the outfield grass, puts it away. Al Zarilla stepping in. He's flied to left, walked. He's still batting .370. This may be an easy inning for Stewart. We'll find out right now. There it is, a ball hit to first. It's going to be a close play. Let's see what happens. And there's a base hit for Al Zarilla. And just like the Red Sox had in the previous inning, they don't get out 1, 2, 3 as the runner beats out an infield hit. Walt Dropo due up. Dropo's doubled fly to center field. Stewart checks Zarilla at first. Here's the pitch. We're going to have another roll. Let's find out. Well, this one's simple. Anything other than 11, there's going to be 2 runners on. Base hit. Ball goes into center field. Is Zarilla going to hold? Let's find out. We got 1 more roll. Nope, Zarilla's going to third. See what they do with Dropo. Will Dropo advance? He does. The throw goes to third. Dropo goes to second. All of a sudden, the Red Sox have runners on second and third with 2 outs, and they're in business. Bertie Tebbett's due up. He's homered his last time up, knocked in 2 runs, grounded to second his first time up, batting .273. Stewart trying to get out of this. I bet he might walk him. Bases loaded. Red Sox down by 4 runs. I don't have much of a bullpen, but I can't let the pitcher hit. I have great batters on the bench, and we're going to put one of them in right now. Billy Goodman stepping in. He's batting .403 with 2 home runs, 24 RBIs. He's got about 200 at-bats on the season. He's going to face the right-hander Stewart with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop it up to second base. Pretty puts it away. The Red Sox let a golden opportunity go by the books. You don't win too many games leaving the bases loaded. As we go to the top of the sixth, 9-5 Detroit. We glance over to the chat. Nothing I have to deal with. We're in good shape. 9-5 Detroit. Top of the sixth inning. Vic Wertz due up. We're going to have a pitcher come in. We've got 2 left-handed batters. Let's see what we got going here. And Dick Litterfield is on the B ratings. We can't bring him in. We're not going to bring in Mel Parnell. There we go. Gordio Muller. He did not pitch too long for the season. He's got a 10.29 ERA in only 7 innings pitched. But like I said, I'm running out of relief pitches, so you get what I have. Vic Wertz due up. He's grounded to third, doubled, singled, knocked in a run. He's batting .317. Here's Muller's pitch. And once again, Detroit has the leadoff batter going to first. Mullins up. We're going to have a base action roll. There could be a pass ball. We got to roll this against his 2 rating. He does. He blocks it. You get a break every now and then. Stewart looks in at Tebbets, gets the sign, throws to Mullen. And we're going to have another roll. Anything over 15 is a single. Base hit. Wertz is going to go to third. Mullen holds at first. No outs. Detroit's in business again. Johnny Groth's up facing Muller. He's single grounded to the pitcher. He flied to right field. He batting .316. Muller checks the runners, throws. Ball's hit to second. It's a base hit off Bobby Doerr's glove. He couldn't get to it. Mullen's going to hold at second base. The 10th Detroit run of the game. They lead 10-5. Runners on first and second. There's still no outs. I'm surprised anybody's still watching. I got a few people in here, but it looks like a blowout for the Red Sox, against the Red Sox. Krahusky's due up. The first baseman, he's had a good day. He's flied to center, homeward, grounded to the pitcher. He's batting .125. Here's the pitch by Muller. He pops it up. Tropo is under it, puts it away for the out. Muller could use a double play ball out of Aaron Robinson. Aaron Robinson walked, grounded to the pitcher, walked again. He's batting .178. And he hits a single in the right field. Let's see what happens to Mullen. He's going to score. It's going to be 11th run for the Tigers. That's going to be it. Groth is going to hold at second. Game is turning into a laugher. It's 11-5. Stewart's up. 1 out, runners on first and second. Infield is playing halfway. Might as well put the corners in, but that's a strategy for when the game's closer. We have a rare play. Here comes 3 or 4 rolls. Sinking line drive to center. DiMaggio makes an apparent shoestring catch, but the umpire rules that the ball is trapped. There's going to be a force out at second. Center fielder, the shortstop Groth is going to go to third, and that my friends, is a rare play. That goes a little slower in PC replay baseball than action PC baseball, but there it is. It's now 11-5, still runners on first and third. Muller's been downgraded to the B ratings. Oh, not quite yet. If he doesn't get Johnny LaPon out, he will be downgraded to B ratings. LaPon's walked, struck out twice, singled, knocked in a run. Here's the pitch by Muller. He's going to walk him. He goes to the B ratings. Do I want to bring in another pitcher, or do I want to give up 6 runs? This team can score 6 runs. Do I have one? I have 2 guys I can bring in. I'm bringing in Phil Mark. Can I pronounce that? Marshall. I don't even know who he is. I'll look him up here in a minute. He pitched a whole 1.1 innings for the season, but he is available. I'm curious. If you guys don't mind, I want to look something up here. I'm curious. He's so insignificant I can't find him here either. Okay, rather than delay the game anymore, I'm going to have this unknown pitcher throw to Pretty with the bases loaded. That's going to be a leaping catch by the shortstop to end the inning. I'm sure glad he wasn't a left-handed pitcher, because he is a left-handed pitcher. The chart says it's a single. At the end of 6, 11-5 Detroit. Stewart's still in there. He's got a lot of stamina, so he'll be in here for a while with this lead. Red Sox have the top of the order up: DiMaggio, Pesky, and Williams. If they're going to close this gap, they're going to have to start now. Here's the pitch by Stewart. An inauspicious start as Tom DiMaggio walks back to the bench with his head down and his bat in his hands. Johnny Pesky attempting to set the table for Ted Williams. Pesky singled, walk pop to second. Stewart throws. And there's a single to center field. The Red Sox have a runner on. Ted Williams has not had a good day. He flied to center, grounded into a double play, hit a weak ball back to the mound to end an inning. He's got Pesky at first. He's got Stewart on the mound. Stewart throws to Ted Williams. And he's going to hit a ground ball to third. It's going to be a second to first double play. Well, let's see what the pivot says. It says that Pretty's a good fielder. Pretty could not, as you can see by that 6, Pretty could not fail. At the end of 6 innings, 11-5 Detroit. Top of the 7th. Well, I'm going to leave this guy in. He's going to pitch to George Kello's, grounded back to the mound, line to right, singled, fly to center. And we're going to have a rare play. Rule number 2. This ball is almost always foul in Fenway Park, and it is. Hardly any foul territory in Fenway Park. Keller, 371 hitter. Here's the pitch. Ground ball is short. Over the first, one away. For one of the rare times in this game, the lead batter did not get on for the Tigers. Vic Wertz, who's grounded to third, double, singled, knocked in a run, and walked, faces Marshall Dunn is the pronunciation, I would think. Here's the pitch. And there's a deep fly ball. The left field, Williams is back against the wall and puts it away for the out. Is it possible? Will this guy get out of the inning? 1, 2, 3. He's got to face Mullen, who has flied to right, double, knocked in a couple of runs, then doubled again and knocked in another run, singled for his third hit of the game. He's been hot. He's batting .308. He wasn't that high when he started. Here's the pitch. A little dribble in front of the plate. He's going to be out. The Red Sox get out of the inning. For the first time today, the Red Sox get out of an inning. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we go to the bottom of the seventh. SGJ, thank you for checking in. I appreciate everybody who takes a look at these broadcasts. I'm having a great time doing them. Can you imagine? I never had done one of these things before a couple of months ago. Probably sounds like it, but I'm a 72-year-old rookie and having a great time doing this. Unfortunately, my favorite team, the Boston Red Sox, are in a slump. For the last 10 games, they've been 4-6. It looks like they're going to lose today. As recently as a week and a half ago, they had a 5.5 game lead over the Yankees, They were leading the Red Sox. The Red Sox were leading the Yankees by 5.5 games. A week and a half ago now, they trailed the Yankees by a half a game, and depending on what the Yankees do today, they could be a game and a half back. Of course, the only reason I'm playing this 1950 season is to see if using the left fielder for the Red Sox, Ted Williams, who was injured in the 1950 All-Star game and in real life did not play until mid-September after that All-Star game, if he plays in the end of July and August and the beginning of September, would it have made a difference? So far, they look pretty good, but they're in a slump the last 10 days or so. Let's see if they can get out of it. Stewart's still on the mound. He's facing Stevens, who's singled twice, grounded to the pitcher. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit the ball to short, over to first, one away. Bobby Doerr due up. He's doubled, fly to center, pop to second. Batting .355, Stewart throws. And he's going to hit a ground ball to third. Kells throws it to first. Al Zarilla up. Zarilla is batting .372, fly to left, walked in single. Red Sox need a few runs here. They need 6 runs. They have 7 outs to go. Let's see what happens when Stewart throws to Zarilla. He's going to walk. Zarilla having a fine year. Walt Dropo's up. Dropo's double fly to center and single. Sox could sure use a home run. Let's go. Here's the pitch. There's a double down the left field line. The ball's bouncing around in the corner. Will he score? Let's find out. Zarilla scores. The Red Sox are now trailing 11-6. Dropo holds at first as Mullen throws the ball in. Stewart's been reduced to a B grade. He's got 5 runs to work with. Let's see what the AI does with him if he leaves him in to pitch to Tebbets. Tebbets grounded to second, hit a 2-run homer, and was intentionally walked, which he may be intentionally walked now since the pitcher's due up. He wasn't. And there's a single to left field. Will Dropo score? Will we have to roll but see him score? Let's find out. He is going to score. The Red Sox now trail 11-5. Tebbett's having a good game. What am I going to do? Well, why not? I burned the bullpen to begin with. I'm only 4 runs down with this team the way it hits. I need to do something. Let's bring Wright in the pinch hit. He's going to face Stewart. Let's see if they change pitchers. Runner on first. Sox 4 runs down. Tom Wright is batting .318 for the season. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking away. He's batting .318 for the real season. For the replay season, he's batting .292. No home runs, 4 runs batted in. He's generally plays left field when Williams is not in. He played a lot of games for the real Red Sox. He got 107 at bats, but he won't get that here for my team. He's got 24 at bats, half the season's done because I have Williams playing. I'm talking because I don't want an out, but let's see what happens when Stewart throws to right. He's going to walk him. No, he hit him with a pitch. It was one of those two with a 55. Stewart in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to face Dom DiMaggio, who grounded into a double play. He singled again and struck out. Dom DiMaggio could do a lot for the Red Sox here with a hit. Stewart throws. And we got a rare play. This game may take forever. 1 rule. Kell fires the ball to second for a force out, but the throw is too late and the bases are full on a fielder's choice. Not much of a rare play, but the bases are loaded. Paul Calvert coming in to pitch for Detroit. He's got a 6.31 ERA in real life. In this game, he's got a 5.70 ERA. He's 2-4 with 7 saves. He's going to face Johnny Pesky with the bases loaded. Here's the Red Sox chance to cut into the lead. There's 2 away. Pesky singled, walked, popped to second, singled again. Here's Calvert's pitch. With the bases loaded, there's only 2 balls. We're going to have to pitch again. There's an infield hit. There's a possible error. Calvert may make this error all by himself, and based on that 16, he might. He does. Another run is going to score. It's scored a base hit, runners on second and third. The Red Sox have closed the gap to 11-9, and now we have a ball game. I'm going to take another sip of water here as I glance over to the chat. Please, baseball fan, thank you for checking in. We have 30 hits in this game today, 20 runs. The 7th inning isn't even over, and I'm going to have this sip of water, excuse me. Ted Williams up with the bases loaded. He's not had a good day, but he can make it all up right now with 1 swing of the bat. Calvert throws. Ground ball to first. The inning's over. Two left on, not the bases loaded. Williams, if Williams had done anything today, they'd be leading, but he hasn't. At the score at the end of 7 innings, the Red Sox trail 11-9. Here we go to the top of the 8th. I have to find a pitcher who can pitch without allowing too many runs. I'm going to wear out my entire starting staff. Who do I got coming up? Right, left, left. Here we go. We're going to bring in another starting pitcher. I won't have anybody left for tomorrow's game. But since I'm so close and I'm only a half game behind the Yankees, Mickey McDermott's going to come in. He's going to face Johnny Groth. He's singled. He's grounded to the pitcher. He flied to right. He's singled and knocking in a run. He's batting .318. Here's McDermott's first pitch. He's going to walk him. And we should call this the phantom runner on first base. Detroit should just start every inning by putting the first runner on first. This is the eighth inning. If I'm not mistaken, 7 out of the 8 innings, the first runner has reached. Dick Krajewski's up. He's batting .121. Runner on first, the infield at double play depth. Here's McDermott's pitch. Ball hit to short. We're going to have to roll an error for Stevens. He is a good fielder. It's going to be an error. He bobbles it. Krajewski reaches first. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Red Sox in trouble again. Aaron Robertson ups walked. He's grounded to the pitcher. He's walked again and singled, knocking in a run. He's batting .184. Runners on first and second. McDermott, who's allowed the first 2 runners to reach base, one on a walk and one on an error by the shortstop Stevens. Just as the Red Sox start to catch up, Detroit comes roaring back. Here's the pitch to Robinson. There is a pop-up. Johnny Pesky under it. He's going to put it away for the out. The AI should have said infield fly, unless it was really deep. The pitcher Calvert's up, runners on first and second. 1 away, infield playing halfway. And the AI is not comfortable with a 2-run lead. They send up one of the better hitters that's been on, usually a starter. They send up Hoot Evers. Evers batting right. Mickey McDermott left. 2 runners on. Here's the pitch. Why would they do that? There's going to be a possible fielder's choice. There's going to be an error. The bases are going to be loaded. It worked out for Detroit. But what we just saw is the AI putting up one of Detroit's best hitters to bunt. Maybe they would do that in 1950. Maybe they wouldn't. I wouldn't have done it. However, because of the error, it worked out. Detroit has the bases loaded. They have a 2-run lead. Johnny LaPond, the top of the order. He's walked, struck out twice, singled, knocked in a run. He's walked again. He's batting .312. The Red Sox playing halfway for a double play to try to get out of this inning without any damage. Here's McDermott's pitch. 2 away. The infield now can move back to face Jerry Pretty, who's had a great day. He's doubled, singled 3 times, knocking in a run the last time. He's lined to short. McDermott needs this out desperately to get out of this mess. He walks him as Detroit scores their 12th run. George Kell up. Probably the best hitter on the team. Bases are loaded. My hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. Here's the pitch. He walked him. It's now 13-9. You know, I'm really aggravated, but there's not much I can do about this. Vic Wertz, who's grounded the third, doubled, singled to knock in a run, walked, fly to left field. These guys may be up 8 times today. We've got 31 hits, 22 runs. McDermott, the only thing he's got going from here, he's a lefty against Wertz, the lefty. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. ends the inning mercifully. At the end of 7.5, it's 13-9 Detroit, as McDermott decided to give Detroit 2 runs at the top of that inning. Let's see who the Red Sox have to face. So Rogovin, his record is 1-5. He's got a 4.50 ERA, a 1.67 WHIP. He looks like he's one of their better relief pitchers. He's going to face the middle part of the Red Sox order: Stevens, Villain, as I can say this if I put my tongue back in. Stevens, Dorr, and Zorilla. I think I tried to say Zorilla too early, and that just messed me up. Anyway, Stevens steps in. Stevens batting .347. The Red Sox need some base runners. He singled twice today, knocked in a run. Here's the pitch. And he singles again. Red Sox get the first runner on. This game may never end. Quite a slugfest, as Legends tells us all. Okay, Bobby Doerr's up. Bobby Doerr's doubled, fly to center, popped to second, grounded to third. He's got Stevens on first. Rogovin looks in at Robinson, gets the sign. Doerr needs a hit. Here's the pitch. There's going to be another roll. There may be a hit. It's over 23. It's a base hit. It's a base hit. Stevens goes to third. Doerr's on first. And the merry-go-round of base runners continue for both Detroit and Boston. 32 hits, 22 runs. Al Zorilla up, batting .372. He's fly to left, walked twice. He's singled. Zorilla can do some damage here and make up for those 2 runs that were walked in the top of the inning. Here's Rogovin's pitch. He's going to walk. Here we go. 4 runs down. Dropo up, and he is a threat to hit a home run. Let's see what happens. He hits a deep fly ball to left center field. Not quite deep enough. It puts it away by Mullins. The runner's going to score. The Red Sox now trail 13-10. Bertie Tebbett's up. He's had quite a day. Grounded to second. Hit a 2-run homer. Walked, singled in a run. He's batting .277. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit a ground ball to first. It's going to be a second to first double play. They've allowed 10 runs. Detroit's allowed 10 runs. The Red Sox are 3 runs down, 13-10, and Detroit has 4 double plays. I think they can thank the double plays today for their lead. Here we go. We go to the top of the 9th. Hopefully McDermott can finish this out with me having to burn the rest of my bullpen. I'm just glancing over the chat, see if there's anything I have to answer. Okay, here we go. Top of the 9th. McDermott to face Mullen, Groth, Kryhowski. Here's the pitch. Short fly ball to left field. Williams puts it away. Groth is up. Groth single, grounded to the pitcher, fly to right, single, knocking in a run, walked. Here's the pitch. And there's going to be a deep fly ball to left field. Williams is going to back up in front of the scoreboard. He puts it away for the out. McDermott now to face Kryhowski. Kryhowski has got a 118 average. He has hit a home run today, however, and knocked in a couple of runs. Here's the pitch. And he's going to fly out to Williams. Williams gets all 3 putouts in the 9th. There we go. At the end of 8.5, Detroit leads 13-10. Here we go. Red Sox last chance to score 3 runs. There's been 32 hits. I wouldn't put it past him. Let's see who's going to pinch hit. We got, well, this should be easy. Vollmer's coming in. Vollmer this season is batting .347, 2 home runs, 6 runs batted in. He's a outfielder that played a lot of left field and right field for the Red Sox during the regular season. He had the real season, I mean. He had 183 at-bats, only 49. That's because I'm overusing Ted Williams trying to win the pennant, and Williams did not have a good game today. Rogovin is trying to win this game for Detroit, close the gap on the first-place Yankees and the second-place Red Sox. Here's Rogovin's pitch. There's going to be a ground ball to short, throws to first. Top of the order for the Red Sox, Dom DiMaggio singled, grounded into double play, singled again, struck out. Had a fielder's choice. Rogovin throws. And he's going to line out to Mullen in left field. Red Sox are down to their last out. Pesky's had a good day. He singled, walked, popped to second. Singled twice, knocked in a run. Can Johnny Pesky extend it? Let's see what Rogovin throws him. He's going to ground out short to first, and the game is over. Mercifully, this game is over. My dry mouth is going to be able to stop talking here pretty soon. Detroit 13, Boston 10. Detroit 13, 15-2. Boston 10, 17-2. A lot of hits, a lot of runs. The Red Sox drop another game. The Red Sox extend their poor play into another game. Stewart's the winner. He's 1-1 in the season. Staubs took the loss 6-5. Rogovin got the save, even though saves were not a official stat back in 1950. Mullen gets the MVP. Let's go to the box score. This ought to be fun. I'm checking to see if almost everybody in the game got hits. 4 hits for Pretty. He had a great game. Mullen had 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Only the pitcher's spot didn't get a hit for Detroit. For the Red Sox, Pesky had a good game. Williams 0 for 5 stands out like a sore thumb. Everybody else but the pitchers and Ted Williams did not get a hit in this game. Still 13-10. Red Sox lose. Let's see what's happening. Let's hit this button. Do the Yankees play today? The Yankees don't play today, so the Red Sox lose a half a game. Detroit picks up a half a game. Philadelphia at home against Cleveland, they won 3-0. Cincinnati at home against Brooklyn. Brooklyn won 12-5. In the first game of a doubleheader, in the second game of a doubleheader, Cincinnati forced a split by winning 6-2. Pittsburgh at home against Philadelphia. The Phillies win 11-7. They're the first place team in the National League. And from Sportsman's Park, the Cardinals lose to the Giants 9-6. As we flip over to the standings here, we see that the Yankees now have a full 1-game lead over the Red Sox. They both won 60, but the Red Sox have 2 more losses. Detroit's starting to make their way back into the race, or 8.5 back. In the real season, you can see how they ended up. If we go over here, the Yankees were in first place. The Red Sox 3.5 games back. The Red Sox were 4 games back, it looks like. And 3 games back for Detroit in real life. Okay, let's go back to the schedule for a second. Take a look at next week and see what game we're going to pick. The next week on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, I'm playing in an APA tournament I may do a game, I may not. Let's go to Thursday and see who the Red Sox play. The Red Sox are at Detroit. That means they're probably at Detroit on Friday. No, they're at Cleveland. I think Detroit's a better game. Next Thursday, the 27th, 1 week from today, that's the game we'll be playing. I'll post it on Facebook. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping by and watching this game, even though the Red Sox didn't do well. The Red Sox were able to lose 13-10. Hopefully next week we'll do a better job. Anyway, thanks everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday and a great weekend. Oh, I wanted to mention before I leave, I'll be probably doing a 19-12 game on Saturday, but I'll post the time. Depends when everybody else is playing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.